PD&J Media Productions presents Rock the Mic Comedy Showcase, June 25th at the Elks, 1007 South 7th Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. $20 donation at the door, 21 and older, with your headliner, Belly B. Also performing is Adam J., Darrell Hearns, Chris Mosley, and more performers to be announced. You can purchase tickets ahead of time on Eventbrite. Remember, that's the Rock the Mic Comedy Showcase, June 25th at the Elks in Phoenix, Arizona.
What is good? What is good? Brand new week. It's a brand new Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's a brand new episode of PD&J What's Good Today. I'm your host, Jay.
And I'm your host, Pocket. What's happening, folks? Did you miss us?
I'm sure you did.
Let me tell the truth. I don't think I missed that.
I did. A little bit. A little bit.
You know, folks, it was great. Last week, let's tell you about what happened in my life. Well, I had a special little lady who turned 13, and we ended up surprising her for her birthday, my daughter, Jasmine. So we went to Hershey Park. I got to see my two older sisters, Victoria. We celebrated her birthday, eating that good old-fashioned crab legs. And sausage and string beans. I'm sorry. Mussels and clams. I'm sorry. When we stop. Keep going. Just Maryland-style crab cakes and my bad. Oh, what?
Anywho, so yeah, me and myself, we went on a little vacation. It was my missus' birthday, my wife's birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. So we just, had a nice little vacation and had some good food and made some steaks and some.
Did you have some crab cakes?
I had some lobster tails with my steak.
Did you have crab cakes?
No.
Did you have Alaska crab legs?
Stop. I'm not a fan of Alaskan crab legs.
Well, you would have liked these, man. It ain't like then with the crab soup. Oh man! All right, I'm done. And crab dip, and went to the Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. Shout out to them. Wonderful there. Just get a fast pass if you go, unless you got an hour and a half not to do anything. You can wait in line.
Well, isn't that part of the fun though?
Oh yeah, it is. It is because you get to people watch and stuff like that. But you know what? Shout out to them. Shout out to my brother Ronnie. He's doing better. Wish you speedy recovery. Still in your prayers. We still got some ways to go, but we're almost there. But hey, you know what? Big, gigantic week. If you didn't catch the commercial that opened up, you're probably like, why did we start with a commercial? Did you hear what the date said? I don't think they did. How many days we got?
We got 3 days.
How many days we got?
We got 3 days.
How many days we got?
Threats
to the showcase. The showcase of the year. The Rock the Mic Comedy Show.
It's going to be bad, y'all.
It's going to be live.
It's going to be epic.
It's going to be live.
It's going to be bananas. You got to say it.
Nope.
You got to.
Nope. BANANAS. God damn. There we go again. Woo. Saturday. 7 p.m. the doors open. 8 p.m. the show starts. Be in the building, y'all. Be in the building.
And if you've been following us, you guys know that we've had a lot of special guests lately. We had Billy B. He did a in-depth on his life with discussions with Jay. We had Darrell Hearns, Rasta Kip, Chris Mosley. So definitely Adam J is going to be in the building too. It's going to be an unbelievable show. We also got the Desert Diamond Dance Crew that's going to bless the stage as well. So it's going to be epic, y'all.
It's beyond epic. It's going to be fantabulous.
So if you guys haven't figured it out yet, today's going to be kind of a lighter note on the show. We're not going to be really going into depth on the little things. We're going to give that a little bit of a rest just for today. Except for one thing. One thing only.
Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. Warriors.
Winning another, what is that? 4 in how many years?
8 years.
In
4 and 8 years.
years. Yeah.
And now they are putting Steph Curry on the top 10. Well, technically, he's already been there. He's probably moved up like number 9 or 8, depending on where you want to look at it.
Now, would another ring put him in the top 5? Because in my opinion, he's like 6 or 7.
I'm glad you said that. And you know what? I damn sure agree. So now, you know what's funny? It puts LeBron in a panic mode. It does.
How so?
Because who are they comparing Steph to?
Okay.
And well, here's what they're saying. He didn't leave Golden State. He's won all his titles with one team.
That's why that's the key factor for me. That
So,
right there is the key
Can
factor.
he be, I'm going to say, in the epitome of Magic, where he won all his titles with the Lakers, he only played for the Lakers, retired a Laker. Could he do that? I think ultimately he can, and then become a minority owner with the Warriors. Ultimately. But that's for later discussion. Because I don't want to take the fact from the Phoenix Suns. Because, you know, it is Black History Music Month. So we're going to Black History part of the music month. Phoenix Suns, shout out.
Morgan Cato, I think that's her name.
Yeah, I think so too.
Shout out, Morgan. First Black minority or first woman of color, I should say. Let me just say it like that. First woman of color to be a VP of basketball operations in the NBA.
Shout out to him. It still doesn't knock that Sarver is a womanizer, but we're going to leave that alone because she deserved it. She deserved it. She served under quite a few men, and as far as scouting and everything like that, let's see what they're going to do. Let's see what they do with going forward. But, man, that's history. The first of many, I think. There should be a few more out there. But that's basketball, right? Draft is what, tomorrow?
The draft is, I thought it was next week. It might be tomorrow.
Honestly,
I'm a week behind.
You know what?
I'm a week
I have
behind.
not been paying attention. It might be next week. If y'all know, just hit us up. Shit, you know, the lines are always open. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the draft because this is a wide open draft. I do know there's a couple players that I like to keep my eye on. And you know, you never know who the next superstar coming out of the draft is going to be. But also on staying in sports, shout out to the Ravens family. We're hurting right now. We lost 2 players, one player and one former player. Jalen Ferguson, only 26-year-old linebacker, mysteriously passed away, I believe last night or this morning. Only 26. He was fighting for a roster spot. They say he came in the best shape of his life, and he was balling out. So you have to be determined why he died. And then the Goose from the 2000 championship all-time Ravens team, one of the best defenses of all time, part of a 700 combined pound line, passed away at 55. 55. The Goose, Tony Siragusa, passed away as well. So honestly,
my question on that is why so many young NFL players dying?
It's not just young; they're all dying. I'd like to know what's going on here. Once we find out, we'll find out. But I just think maybe the way he lost that weight, we don't know. I mean, they just know that he came in and nobody recognized who he was just because of his jersey. That's always why they knew who he was. He came in great shape, but he took off a lot of weight. So we'll find out. Hopefully, it wasn't some diuretic he was taking and wasn't drinking enough water. But shout out to our Ravens family. That's just going to make us ball so hard once again. But hey,
what else we got in sports before we move on?
Well, if y'all
as you see, we getting the sports segment taken care of early today.
Yeah, we like to get through that quick because that's usually the one we don't really talk. We talk about, but because of the state of sports, we're still not happy of how certain things are going.
So we're just touching and going. That's all.
Yeah. Well, the Diamondbacks and Orioles are looking pretty good. Diamondbacks are pretty solid. The Orioles are being competitive. I can't complain.
Give it up for the Mets. I have to give it up to the Mets. Last time I checked, they were 20 games above 500.
Probably with the squad they bought. I mean, If that's the case, you might as well give a shout out to the Yankees. They reached 50 games the fastest.
Now I'm a Yankees fan, and I will tell you, yes, my grandfather is a Mets fan. So.
Oh, that's why you had the didn't want to give the side comment for the okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to a special lady that would have been birthday tomorrow. If you're looking at my shirt, that's right. The venerable eminence Archbishop Naomi C. Durant. Her birthday would have been tomorrow. My mom. Yeah, that too has nothing to do with sports, but I do that shout out because it is still Black History Music Month. In case y'all didn't know, she was one of the pioneers of gospel music in the city of Baltimore, state of Maryland, the DMV, WBGR, WEBB. Oh my gosh, there's so many different call signs we could go. Gospel music has never been the same since she retired, and the churches in Baltimore, I think everyone can say, has not been the same since her passing back in 2020. But now, let's get ready. Boxing is in the house. Man, have you been overflowed with the boxing lately? It's just been...
I'll be honest, the past 2 weeks, I've been so busy wrapped around home and getting ready for the show. I haven't been following too much of the boxing.
That's a damn lie for me if I said that. I watched the fight last week. Better Biev. Wow is all I gotta say. He embarrassed Joe Smith in New York. That was good for boxing, not good for Joe Smith. Better Biev and is on a collision course to become undisputed in the light heavyweight division. I'll just put it that way. And the heavyweights, shout out to Usyk. He's going to be fighting Anthony Joshua in September.
Yep, I saw that. Can't wait for that fight.
I hope Anthony Joshua has a different game plan. That's all I'm going to say. He had a different game plan. It didn't work the first time. And we're all looking forward to the Spence and Crawford announcement.
Yep.
Announcement should be coming soon. Claressa Shields announcement, September 10th.
I saw that one. I can't wait for that fight.
That's for Undisputed as well.
So in September, we're going to have a lot of good. September, October, we're going to have some damn good.
You got football starting, and you got two big matches within a couple weeks of each other. Football and boxing. Can't get any better than that. So, and the playoffs will be around the corner then. We get ready for the baseball playoffs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll be looking at that, looking closely at what goes on there. Right now, I don't have a horse in that race, but I still like the game. Hint, Orioles, get it together.
Well, folks, that's been sports. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back.
PD&J Media Productions presents Rock the Mic Comedy Showcase, June 25th at the Elks, 1007 South 7th Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. $20 donation at the door, 21 and older, with your headliner, Belly B. Also performing is Adam J., Jarrell Hearns, Chris Mosley, and more performers to be announced. You can purchase tickets ahead of time on Eventbrite. Remember, that's the Rock the Mic Comedy Showcase, June 25th at the Elks in Phoenix, Arizona. Who's ready for some fun? Who enjoys a podcast where the host speaks about what's on their minds and doesn't hold back? PD&J What's Good Today is an open format podcast hosted by Pocket and J-Dub the King. Let's talk about sports, let's talk about music, let's just have an interesting conversation. If you have any topics for us to discuss, email pdnjmediaproductionsllc@gmail.com. Tune in to PD&J What's Good Today every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube Live at J-Dub the King.
Yes, folks, we are back. Welcome to another episode of PD&J What's Good Today. I'm your host, Jay.
And I'm your host, Pocket. Hey, what's going on, everyone? So we just went through sports, and there's been something that I have been saying for the past week. I didn't say this, but while we were while my family and I were away in Hershey, Pennsylvania, we went to Harrisburg to visit the Civil War Museum. Everybody knows the Civil War, the history that's been said. But you need to go to these Civil War museums and understand the actual history of what was happening, or watch the movie Glory, or any movies like that. The statement that I said to my father-in-law and my wife, and I believe it's true in this day and age, is that people talk about wanting world peace, talk about it, but their actions show they'd rather see the world in pieces. Think about that. People say they want world peace, but their actions show they'd rather see the world in pieces. So before I say what I mean by that, Jay, why don't you tell them what do you think that means?
It's so deep that I can't even put it into words. Like there's no words that I can say that would give that justice. I mean, look at the state of where we're at right now. We're completely in shambles. We're at each other's throats. We cannot seem to be able to unify, even on subjects that matter. So they pull the wool over our eyes to distract us and to dilute us from the truth of what's really going out there, that we cannot unite. And that's what needs to stop.
So can you explain on that for me? What do you mean by pulling the wool over our eyes? Well, just give them examples so they can understand.
The war in Ukraine. Let's just say they're putting the publicity behind that so much that they're not taking care of home. They're distracting us from the issues of what's going on in our own country, of famine, of homelessness, of families that are on the streets that can't even get a meal right now. Like how can you distract yourself from that when you got to deal with that? You have no choice.
So I guess I'm going to throw one out there. I want to see what you think about this. How about this January 6th witch hunt?
That's a distraction.
People, what I meant by that is exactly what he just said, but also I'm going to take it one more. Do you realize the same people that were against the athletes protesting are the same people that will not accept racism is very prevalent in this day and age? So let's break down what I said. Let me say it one more time. People say they want, what is it? World peace, right? That's what I said, right? People say they want world peace, but they act like they'd rather have the world in pieces. Why? Because if the powers that be have the world in pieces and we're not united, they can do anything they want. An example of what they doing anything they want. You don't want that? I think they want that example, don't they? Look at your gas prices. Look at your prices of food. Look at your prices of goods, period. Think about it. When the pandemic first happened, what did they say they wanted us to do? We're going to give you money to do what with it? Not hold on to it, not to sit on it, but to do what? Put it back into the economy, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we started to do that. Then all of a sudden, this war in Ukraine happened, which became an excuse for what to happen?
Inflation.
And then what do they say now? Oh, they've been hiking up the prime rate for interest because they don't want you to spend money now. So wait a minute. You just a year ago, you said you wanted us to spend. You gave us this money to spend. Now all of a sudden you talk about stop spending. No, we don't need you to spend. We need you to hold on to it. Why do we need to hold on to this money? If it's not holding any value, why am I going to hold the dollar? Why am I going to put it into a system that is not yielding me a return?
The dollar was weak anyway, so there was no reason to hold on to it. The more you hold on to it, the more that was going to lose its value anyway.
But at the same time, people are going crazy. People are going out to schools. People are going out to just parties. People are going out to clubs. What are they doing going out there? I'm just going to shoot this place up. You know why? Because I can. Because I'm 18 and I can buy a gun. I don't have any mental problems. But you know what's going to happen? They're going to tell me I'm mental. I went there, folks. I went there. Pieces. That's where we're all at. We're here picking up the pieces, trying to put it back together, trying to use glue. But we're not doing it together. We're doing it separate. I'm grabbing this piece. You're grabbing that piece. They go together, but we don't want to look at it that way. We're against each other. Why?
Like I always told people, you got the left wing, you got the right wing, but you need both wings to fly. Period. I don't care what anybody says. You need both wings to fly.
People talking about how can we do unity? If you have to, I almost say, if you have to ask that question, then you don't understand what the word means. Think about it. Unity is a word that stands by itself. Now, there's a couple that you can put. You can put a few letters before it, and it still makes sense. Community. But that's pretty close to another word, communist, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh. What does that mean? What does that mean, folks? What does that mean? Well, that was the deep part. I just wanted y'all to think about that. If you want world peace, stop saying it, start making actions toward it. That's what it boils down to. That is what you need to do. You need to not say it, show it. Everybody's heard the phrase, actions speak louder than words, but I'm hearing people talking and making action. That's all. What do we do? Are we making action? You're damn right we are. We're trying to help this week doing a comedy show. What's a comedy show got to do? We all need laughter is food for the soul. Laughter is one of the best things you can do. When you laugh, do you believe how relaxed you are when you get a good laugh out? So come on out. June 25th. I will say March 25th for some dumb reason.
Where are you at?
Don't show up March 25th. Well, you can anyway. You can try. But show up June 25th. Come out. Have a good laugh. Meet and greet. Talk to us.
We'll definitely be there.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Now, I know y'all said it was going to be a light show and you weren't going to be Civil War. We had to get that out there because it's something that made me realize with going to the Civil War Museum and also meeting the first Black soldiers in the Confederate Army. Wow, not the Confederate Army, but in the military portion of the Civil War, part of the North, the Union. One of his great granddaughters was there, and she pointed out that was her great grandfather. It was great to hear her version of things, how she was learned and stuff like that, and then seeing the people there in their uniforms, seeing some of the great things I saw. They actually still had a cannon blast at 2:00, so we got to see that. I actually recorded it and put it on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is open, so if you ask me for a request, I probably won't accept it till next year sometime. So just feel free to go to my Facebook page and take a look and go through the pictures and videos. But just remember, we like to educate as well as have fun, because I feel like there's not enough education. There's not enough community. There's just not enough being done. We got to do it for ourselves.
Self-education, folks.
You know what I was thinking? Also, you know what's funny? Back in the 80s, there was a song that came out by Michael Jackson and Bruce Springsteen. They wrote it. We Are the World.
Yeah. I remember that.
They were supposed to get together again and do it, but it got stopped by the powers that be. They said, we don't want that unity. That's not a good thing. Having all these genres of music, country, hip-hop, well, it wasn't hip-hop, it was rap, country, rock, pop, all that, all together, one song, united, singing together, We Are the World. Artists from all over the world. They wanted to do it again with rap. It didn't hit off because they felt like it was going to cause a riot, which that was a lie. And then, of course, the Biggie Tupac thing didn't help. I think they should do it now. I really do. I really do.
Well, folks, that being said, you know what time it is. We'll be right back.
Are you a business owner or someone looking for more ways and avenues to advertise and promote? Look no further. Contact us today for an advertisement. Email PD&J Media Productions LLC at gmail.com for more info. Promotions are everything. What are you waiting for? PD&J Media Productions presents Rock the Mic Comedy Showcase, June 25th at the Elks, 1007 South 7th Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. $20 donation at the door, 21 and older, with your headliner, Belly B. Also performing is Adam J., Jarrell Hearns, Chris Mosley, and more performers to be announced. You can purchase tickets ahead of time on Eventbrite. Remember, that's the Rock the Mic Comedy Showcase, June 25th at the Elks in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, we're back.
My fault.
Well, folks, once again, you're live with PD&J. What is good on this great day?
My name is Jay, folks.
I'm Pocket.
And we getting ready for the Rock the Mic Comedy. If you're not ready, man, I'm telling you.
Oh, my gosh, you better get the ready. Better get the ready. That's right, I said get the ready. I lost my educations. But you know what? So, it's Black History Music Month, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And we just celebrated Juneteenth, right?
Yes, we did.
I think we got some facts, don't we?
Juneteenth facts. If anybody didn't know, let's just start them off with something easy. Those that didn't know about Juneteenth, it started back in June 19th of what year?
1865.
Of what year now?
1865.
Say it one more time for the people in the back.
The ones in the back, 1865. Don't go play that number if you play the Pig Folk. Damn. Oh, what was that? No. Okay, don't play that number. Because if you hit it and everybody else hit it, then ain't nobody gonna win no money. So don't play that one. Play a different one. Play play
6518.
Yeah, 6581.
Anywho.
But hey, you know what? That's one thing. And then guess what? Did you know that's the oldest holiday? Holiday. Oh my God. What in the world?
You haven't been able to talk since you got back. What happened?
I don't know, man. That's the oldest holiday that commemorates the end of slavery in the United States.
Problem with that is it's just now coming to be
a federal mandated holiday. Thank you, Smoke Sleepy Joe. Oh, my bad.
You're fired. Go. Bye. Anywho.
Well, ain't my fault. He fell off the bike. He can't ride a bike.
You weren't supposed to bring that up either.
You know, this stuff is not written down. What I'm not supposed to bring up. We need somebody to like hold cards for me not to say stuff. Or better yet, y'all can put it in the chat for me what not to say. Cause I can't do this. Well, another thing with Black people, we know that strawberry soda was once a popular drink associated with celebrating the day. If that ain't racist, I don't know what else is. So tell me.
Oh shit. And we're reading this off of the facts that we got. So this is true shit, folks. This is like, I can't make this up. We definitely cannot make this up.
I don't even want to talk about it no more. Strawberry soda. So you know what? Hope you pop the strawberry soda pop. You strawberry pop on Juneteenth. I didn't have it. I'm diabetic, so I didn't have it. They don't have a diet one. But I can't. And did you know there's a flag to celebrate it too? Did you know that? It's half red, half blue with a white star in the middle. That's what it is to celebrate freedom. So if you didn't know, there you know. So you're supposed to wear. I guess you're supposed to wear red pants with a blue shirt.
Yep.
So
no, blue top, red pants.
Or yeah. That's what I just said. Red pants with a blue shirt.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You said.
Well, y'all told us when I said red
You
pants
said a
with
red
blue
top
shirt.
with blue pants.
I did not.
Run it back, folks. You know what he said.
I don't even know what I said.
There you go.
But you know what? Hey, it is what it is, man. That's our facts for
Juneteenth.
now. This minute we've all been waiting for. What are 50 surprising? I'm not gonna go through all 50. I'm not going. Black history, music.
Just give me the top 5.
Actually, I'm gonna give you the ones that surprised me. Did you know that Missy Elliott filmed "Work It" drunk?
Yes, I did know that. I did know that.
Oh, a lot of people didn't. And did you know Tupac Shakur took ballet classes?
Yes, I did at Juilliard.
Then, no, he didn't go to Juilliard. He did not go to Juilliard. He went to Baltimore School of the Arts. That is not Juilliard. That's a different place.
Almost the same.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Then also, what everybody's favorite salt and pepper song?
Push it.
It started as a joke. It wasn't even supposed to be a song. It's supposed to be a joke.
I think I saw that on Growing Up Hip Hop.
And then they said they added the "Ooh Baby Baby" to mock it, and it was supposed to be corny as a joke, and now it's one of the everybody knows it because they still use it today. Even what is that one commercial where they're eating the hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
Push it. So there's a couple things, and then Mariah Carey. I like this one. I'm quite sure we know how she's always late to everything. Well, her nickname in high school was Mirage. You want to know why? Because she was never there. So she never changed. She never changed. Her nickname was Mirage because she was never there. He's shaking his damn head. So there's a few facts for you guys. But you know what? Lines are open. There's other stuff we want to talk about, but the lines are open. We'd like to hear from y'all. How did y'all go in the last couple of weeks? Like, what did y'all do that was exciting or not exciting? How did you celebrate Juneteenth?
I did nothing. It was awesome.
So you didn't even go in the cotton fields.
What the fuck do I look like?
Why didn't you go in the cotton fields?
No.
Corn? Ate corn?
You know what? I did have corn. Thank you. I did have corn. See, he's being... This is what I want to talk about.
Corn?
No. Fuck you and the corn, okay?
Cotton field? Crab legs.
Ooh, don't get me started on some crab legs right now.
Crab cakes?
No. I want to know why now everything is becoming a capitalistic society to where now they want to monetize the hell out of Juneteenth. Did you see that Walmart had a Juneteenth ice cream? Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
It was horrible.
I mean, they're selling Jermaine Dupri's ice cream, and it can't stay on the shelves, but it hasn't gotten out here yet. Apparently, it's supposed to be pretty good. It's a vegan ice cream. So it's supposed to be pretty good. That everybody like it. Now, please inform me why Juneteenth has gotten monetized so much, as opposed to Black History Month, the shortest month of the year, the 1 month that we have, and nothing is done necessarily for us. People will say, yes, it is. No, actually, it's not. If you think about it, it's nothing really special about Black History Month.
Not for us, not no more.
There's nothing special about it. We got to share it with the presidents. There's a President's Weekend sale. There's no Black History Month sale. I will say, I want to do a shout out to Target. They consistently, all year long, have products from Black-owned, hair products from Black-owned women, Black-owned businesses, as well as they carry a lot of Black-owned products and a lot of products to celebrate being Black all year long. One of the few places I do see that, and I want to do a shout out to Target for that. That's great marketing. Who's ever in charge of that, shout out to you. But I don't see anything. As much as Black people shop at Walmart, I guess we're going to see Broncos merchandise, but I bet we won't see enough about black people.
Wow.
Oh, I went there. Oh, man. See, there we go. I need the sign. I shouldn't have went there. That was just too deep. No, it wasn't. It's the truth. It's the damn truth. I saw something one day, was it last week? I think it was, where this guy says, why don't we have a white history day or white music day? Because if you didn't know, most music, even heavy, I'm going to list heavy metal, country, rock, jazz. We know hip hop. We know gospel. We know, you keep going, classical. Most of this music came out of the minority culture. It just is what it is.
Yes, folks, Elvis Presley stole music from black people. Hound Dog was stolen.
I don't know why you mentioned that pedophile. Oh, man.
See, you're not supposed to say that.
I don't care. Y'all don't want to say it, I will. I know. I say this because I don't condone what R. Kelly did. But for y'all to want to cancel him, but not cancel Elvis, and Elvis was way worse.
But is R. Kelly really canceled? Because here's my thing: if Kells was to drop an album right now in prison, it would go platinum. We all know this.
No, it would not now.
You don't think it would?
How?
I honestly think it would.
I'm glad you think that, but I know it wouldn't. Because I know how he's been canceled, and I know the people that are pushing for him to never, ever come back into music. It's the people that are jealous and know his talent. He's one of the most talented artists of his time. They call him the Pied Piper of R&B for what? Every time you hear his song, our song is you're either singing it or you're dancing to it. You're doing a two-step. Elvis, his biopic is coming out this week. I think Elvis
is it
this week or next week. Do I want to see it? No, because they're not going to tell the truth.
Well, what do y'all got planned for the weekend? That's what I want to know, because I know what we're going to be doing this weekend. What are you guys going to be doing? Comments are open. Holla at your boy.
Yep. Speaking of this weekend, I can't wait. Saturday is going to be huge. Sunday, recovery. And then back to rig and roll Monday. But it's Wednesday. It's hump day.
Hump day? I miss those commercials.
Oh, man, they need to bring him back.
I miss those commercials.
We need a Super Bowl commercial with him.
We need the PD&J commercial.
I am not paying $2.5 million for it.
I would.
Nope. Unless it's guaranteeing me something besides having to pay $2 million to have a commercial.
Come on, man.
Nope.
You live only once.
I like to live. That's the problem. I would like to live. I don't want to pay. I know. I am not paying. I'll go dress up. I have somebody dress up as a camel for all that.
Well, folks, we got one more quick break and we'll be right back.
Who's ready for some fun? Who enjoys a podcast where the host speaks about what's on their minds and doesn't hold back? PD&J, What's Good Today, is an open format podcast hosted by Pocket and J-Dub the King. Let's talk about sports. Let's talk about music. Let's just have an interesting conversation. If you have any topics for us to discuss, email pdnjmediaproductionsllc@gmail.com. Tune in to PD&J What's Good Today every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube Live at JW the King. Hey you. Me? Yes, you. What up? Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah! GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying! Promotional flyers. Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds.
Hey, yo, let me get that.
Professional one sheets and so much more.
Oh my God.
Please visit our
I'm on it
website,
right now.
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Got it.
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it.
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs. PD&J Media Productions presents Rock the Mic Comedy Showcase, June 25th at the Elks, 1007 South 7th Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. $20 donation at the door, 21 and older, with your headliner, Belly B. Also performing is Adam J., Darrell Hearns, Chris Mosley, and more performers to be announced. You can purchase tickets ahead of time on Eventbrite. Remember, that's the Rock the Mic Comedy Showcase, June 25th at the Elks in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, what's good? What's good? Man, Rock the Mic Showcase Saturday. I can't wait. I got the beat stuck in my head now.
Saturday. Woo! 7 o'clock doors open, 8 o'clock show starts. What's happening, folks? We're back.
Oh, P.S. Bar is cash only, so make sure you bring a tip and tip your bartender.
Tip your bartender, tip your Uber driver, tip however you get in there.
Be safe, folks. If you plan on drinking, please take an Uber. We want to make sure everybody is safe.
Or Lyft, or whatever you do. Fly on a kite, fly however you get there.
There was something that you wanted to bring up, though, Pop.
Oh, you know what? I thought about something. And
You was thinking, did you have on your cap?
I want everybody to look me in the eye right now. I'm going to say this. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. What does that mean? You got a business? You want to promote it? You got a platform. What platform? You're looking at the platform. As blurry as it may be right now. As blurry as it may be right now. Invest. Is that the word for the day? You can say that. Yeah, invest. Because I'm tired of you people being with this cheap mindset. You know, a lot of people are talented.
Invest in yourself, man. Nobody's gonna take you seriously, more seriously than yourself. And if you're not willing to invest into yourself, what makes you think somebody is going to invest into you? That's just facts.
And what does that mean? Stop asking for favors if you're not going to do anything for that person. Is this pointed at it? If you feel like it's pointed at you, do we really care?
No, I don't. Because if I'm talking about you, I'm talking about you.
First of all, y'all know, I mean, I would call your name out on the show if I wanted to. I'm not going to. I would. As y'all see.
We're not going to do that today.
As y'all see, I don't have that filter. But what I'm saying is stop being cheap. You want people to do something for you, explain to them what you're going to do for them. How can we get ahead together? You know, always it's about bringing the people around you. If you want to create a bigger, you know what they always say: hang around with 5 millionaires,
You'll become one.
You'll become the 6th. So what does that mean? That doesn't mean the people with you can't be those millionaires with you. That means as you succeed, you instill in them the same value for them to succeed. And if they don't take those values, you got to let them know, hey, you know what, man, I'm pushing you as much as I can, but you got to want this. If you don't want this, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to do. I'm trying my best to help you. I'm not going to. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Is that the same?
That's the saying.
It's the same. So invest in yourself, and then also
don't shortchange yourself either.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, know your worth. Don't overprice yourself either. Don't sit back and charge somebody $1,500 when you're only worth $500.
Or no, not even that. Don't charge somebody $1,500. You only give them $500 worth of work.
That part. And don't undercut yourself either. Don't.
No, actually, no. It's okay to undercut yourself the first time.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because you know what? Once you show your value, and this is what I keep saying, if you show your value, people are going to say, why are you cutting yourself short? Then you can be like, I'm glad you mentioned that. I only did that this one time. So you can see what I bring to the table. Now we can talk numbers. We can talk my real value. And you know what? You know what happened and why you do that? Because it's about selling yourself. If I sell myself at the best of my ability and I show you what I can do, now that number that you came the first time that I accepted, now you know I can't go any lower than that. And then I got to put your foot in your mouth because guess what? You told me I was worth more than that. Now I can come with a figure. And guess what? You can sit there. You know what I'll call it? The Lamar Jackson effect. You like that, didn't you? You like that, didn't you? It's the Lamar Jackson effect. I'm going to show you what I'm worth because you already know that this isn't built for me. This is all about me. Now let me show you. Now let's take you to the promised land. Let's get you there. The Lamar Jackson effect. That's all. Haters are going to continue to hate, but I'm going to continue to be great.
Yeah, so stop having a cheap mindset, folks. Stop it. It doesn't benefit anybody. You're not gonna. And at the end of the day, if you find somebody that is of quality, pay for the quality. Pay for it. It's only going to help.
Even if they give you a number and you feel like they're worth more, go ahead and pay them what you think they're worth. Then they'll say, "Oh my gosh, this is too much." Don't acknowledge that. Just tell them, "This is what I think you're worth," and then go on about it. Because a lot of people undercut themselves. A lot of people do undercut themselves, and then when they get what they think they're worth, they feel like that's too much, or something like that. So it happens. It does. But that just shows, you're investing in them. You believe in them more than they believe in themselves. Confidence is a key thing nowadays as well. I see a lot of people that walk around that are not confident.
Yeah.
And they always look to somebody, to reassure them. I tell you what, I'm a confident MF.
I'm so confident that people call me cocky or arrogant.
I wouldn't go that far to say I do that. I don't consider myself. I don't teeter that log of being cocky because I know I'm confident, but also at the same time, I'm known to. And shout out to Archbishop Adams, the sermon he had a few weeks ago, which actually it came on my timeline out of nowhere, where he said, "Stop pouring your energy into other people." You know where I'm going with this, right?
Go ahead.
Stop pouring your energy into other people that are not worth it because it's blocking you from getting your full blessing. That was deep. It made me rethink of a few things. Of a few things, of a few people. Maybe rethink some things. I always like to see everybody succeed. I will put you in the best position I can to help you succeed, and kind of hold myself back because I already know I can take off. I already know that. I know what I can do. It's happening in my professional life as we speak. My partner here in Kentucky, he calls me Mr. Harvard for a reason. Because of what's going on. So I already know what's going on in my life. But at the same time, I don't want nobody else to be shortchanged, especially if I can see the greatness in you and I'm pushing you. I'm only going to push you so far until I see you start taking yourself that extra step. Then I'll continue pushing you. So, that sermon, I do know, it really made me rethink a few things. Also, other people looking at me, telling me I'm doing it. And, So confidence is key. You can be cocky too, honestly. There's nothing wrong with being cocky. It really isn't.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Especially if you know your true worth. You know that your cockiness is your confidence. That's a good thing. Now, cocky and putting other people down, that no bueno. Not good. Not good at all. Let's not do that. Let's be cocky. Let's be confident. Let's stop being cheap with the mindsets.
Let's be hungry. Let's go out there and just go get it.
Matter of fact, let's go get it this Saturday. We need to see your butts in those seats this Saturday. Where at?
The Elks.
Not the Deer Farm. Not the Deer Farm in Williams. We're talking about the Elks.
Folks, this has been one hell of an episode. More to come. Make sure you guys come out this Saturday, man. I know it's been a light, bright show this week. Not that much to talk about, but we definitely are coming to you each and every week. Vacation time is over, so make sure you stay tuned next week, the week after that, the week after that, and the week after that. Until then, folks, it's been another Wednesday. It's been another great episode of PD&J. What's good today, Pac? Which one leave them out with?
Confidence, folks. Confidence. Confide in yourself to be great because you are great. Other than that, we'll see y'all on Saturday at the Elks, not the Deer Farm.
Doses. And we out.